Man, what is good with my people out there, man? It's your round. Packboy Dolo checking back in with another episode of the Round the Clock Thinker Show. You feel me? And today, first of all, I want to say, shout out to my people out there, man. Shout out to my people out there, man. Look, I had this thought come to me, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk about this. Can you really separate business from personal? Can you actually listen? People say it all the time, man. You can't mix business with personal. But is that really possible in all aspects? Now, look, in some aspects, I agree, right? For example, if two brothers run two different companies, and one brother, let's say one brother runs McDonald's and then the other brother runs Burger King, right? And Burger King asked McDonald's for a loan. So the brother that runs Burger King asked the brother that runs McDonald's, could he give him a loan on the business? Could he loan Burger King, his company, I don't know, let's say 1.5 million. The brother of McDonald's say, no, man, I can't do that. I cannot loan you 1.5 million. Right? The brother that runs Burger King, he could be like, okay, that's fair. And the brother that runs McDonald's be like, yeah, man, shit, we'll go into debt. We won't even be able to buy buns for the burgers, man, if I do that. You know what I'm saying? A loan means I have to give it to you and wait a certain amount of time before it's given back. Even if I loan it to you with interest, I have to wait. You know what I'm saying? So the brothers, they would agree, okay, that's understandable. That's business, you know? That's business. In that context, right, that's business, man. It's not personal. But let's say if it's somebody, they out here in the streets, right? They're just trying to double up. They're just trying to run a quick play every now and then to benefit themselves, right? And then they ask you every time they come to you, it's some immoral, off the wall opportunity. And you like, no, man, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to do that because I know that consequences fall behind that if it goes wrong, and I got too much to lose at this point in my life. I'm not interested in it. But like every time now, eventually you're gonna start questioning that person personally. You're gonna start questioning their character. Fuck that. Business, you can't mix business with personal. Generally. See, people generalize that statement. Don't mix business with personal. No, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Is there, you can't, you gotta keep them separate. No. They run together. In a lot of contexts, they run together. I'm not gonna do business with someone who is immoral personally. They're an immoral person. It don't matter how much money is on the table. I'm not fucking with no one who has flaws and kinks in their character, because that's gonna eventually go bad. Eventually, it's waiting to happen. It's gonna eventually go bad. Business and personal, it goes hand in hand. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? And look, I think for myself, and I know that I'm not doing business with no one who's off balance on a personal level. Now let's go into another example, right? And matter of fact, to follow up on that, I'm not doing business with nobody on a personal level. And then when I start seeing kinks in that character like that on a consistent basis, I'm gonna stop fucking with them on a personal level. I'm not doing business with them if they got kinks in their character. And guess what? After realizing that they come with like illegitimate business, I'm gonna wash my hands with them completely, because I don't want to be around nobody like that. You see what I'm saying? Now let's go into another example. Two employees work at the same company. Male, female. Both are single or not, right? Either way, they work for the same company. Okay? Male, female. Let's just say they're both married for the sake of this story. Male, female. Oh, okay. Put it like this. Let's say the man's married, but the woman isn't. But they work for the same company. Male, female. Right? Business. Okay? They meet at the company. She is basically his assistant. You know what I'm saying? He's like the CEO, whatever. She's basically the assistant. Right. Eventually, they start getting a little bit more closer. You see what I'm saying? And every time they see each other, what they call them, having work husbands, work wives, and shit like that. Every time they see each other, it's at work. But it gets more and more flirty over a span of time, up until the point where they start having an affair. And the man, after he does it, he's like, man, look, we can't mix business with personal stuff. And he's telling this to a woman who's driven by her emotions. She cannot separate business from personal. Most of them cannot separate that, especially if she want to blow some shit up. She wants him to herself. So mixing business with personal is bound to happen. She want the blowback effect, because she want him to end up getting a divorce so that she can have him to herself. Why? Because they start having an affair and she really likes him. It started with business, then it got personal. Once it got personal, business and personal mixed. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Keep separating business from personal, and that context right there, separating business from personal in that context is damn near impossible. If you work, and shout out to the OGs who like really believe in this, if you work somewhere, you should not be dealing with someone there on a romantic level. You just shouldn't. You should not be dealing with someone at your job on a romantic level if you met them there. That's not a good idea. Why? Because it automatically sets up the mixture, the potential for the mixture of personal and business. And then when the blowback happens, you lose the damn job. You lose your money. You lose your money and the personal relationship is still there. But hey, if personal and business was always separate, then guess what? You would basically keep your job. Even though something personal is going on with you with somebody at the job, you would still be able to keep the job, right? Feel me? One more example. Okay. Guy shoots a video with a really awesome. I'll put it like this. He's an artist, a rapper. He sets up an appointment to shoot a video with the videographer. At the very beginning, the videographer shows inconsistencies, not really communicating properly, right? After the deposit is paid, this dude start moving weird. So okay, boom, videographer right there. Okay, so the rapper is like, hey, finally gets in touch with him. Say, hey, look, man, if you not gonna do right, give me my damn deposit back, and I'll go hire somebody else. Right. So then things go swimmingly from there. They finish the video shoot, boom. That one turns out pretty good, but there was a shakiness at the beginning, inconsistency, right? When somebody when you pay your money to somebody, you expect them to be, feel me, on point. So boom, later, let's say a year later, this same rapper contacts the same videographer. And he's like, yo, let's shoot another video. And the videographer's like, bet. Rapper sends the deposit. Videographer immediately starts being weird again. Same pattern from last time. This is a year or two later. Rapper's like, you know what? Give me my money back. Fuck that. I'm not dealing with this. I've worked with other videographers who is very consistent. They stay in high communication. They're prompt, right? They get the job done. They don't bullshit. They don't leave you guessing once you put your money in their hand. It's motion. You're moving towards what you need to move towards. Anything that the artist needs, the videographer with integrity, right, that's professional, is gonna be prompt in providing that artist what he needs. So boom, this artist tell the videographer, man, give me my motherfucking money back, man, cause you playing just like you did last time, and I'm not going through that no more. Videographer gets mad. And say, you know what, I don't want to shoot your video no more. Fuck that. Like, I was probably gonna use that. Not saying that the videographer would say this, but perhaps he's like, shit, man, I was gonna use that money to go do something with it. You just, that deposit money, now you talking about you want your money right back. Like, so the videographer mad. Do you think that this rapper and this videographer could ever personally get along? No. No way. Because the business is weird. That means the person who's conducting the business is personally weird. That mixed. You cannot separate the two in that context. So I just kind of dived into this shit, man. What I'm gonna name this show is, can you actually separate business from personal? And in my opinion, very rarely can that happen. It has to be it has to be a certain specific situation, but the majority of the situations, you cannot keep that separated. Business and personal. You can't do it. It don't work like that. Right? And they say no emotions. That's what business is. But guess what? Why in the hell, if it's no emotions with business, why is it that a street cat, right, a hustler who sells cocaine, right, he fronts a brick of cocaine to a random street runner. Street runner's supposed to go flip what he got and come back with the profit and whatever he owe. Street runner never comes back. You see his ass on the news. Somebody blew him down 2 weeks later. The mom's gonna cry. The aunties are gonna be sad. But it was business though. Wait. If it was business, when did it become personal? Because he ran off? Wait, but I thought you can't mix business with personal. I thought that they never mixed. That's where I'm coming from with it. What are we talking about? It mixes. Eventually it mixes. And usually shit gets ugly on the back end. You feel me? So can you actually mix can you actually keep business, this is what I'm gonna name it, can you actually keep business and personal separate? Head scratcher. And this is Ron Pat Bordello checking out, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. We're at 98 subscribers. Look, we need 2 more to hit 100. That'll be a great milestone, great goal that's been set for a while. We go over that 100, man. We just gonna keep trucking, but reaching that 100, it means a lot to us, man. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you feel me? Hit the links in the description. The website link is down there. The PayHip website link is down there. You can go down there and browse, man. You can find pack merch. You can find the pack products. You know what I'm saying? On the pack, go to the store, the Teespring store, and you'll find pack products all over there. Feel me? You'll find the Treeway Winterwear collection. Go check out the ebook. Go check out the audiobook. The ebook and the audiobook are out. The audiobook was recently released, but it's out. It's in the description. It's in the description. It's on the website. You feel me? Go download that, man. It's free information, practical, straight to the point, man. And listen, we got products. And we're gonna only keep going from here, man. And we're gonna try to keep on going, providing this valuable information, because people need to hear this stuff. It's sometimes you don't be knowing what you need to hear, and then you go watch a podcast show or listen to a podcast, and then motherfuckers say exactly what you need to hear. That's what I'm here for. That's how I'm providing for the people, man. You feel me? But it's around Pat Bordello. Checking out. Peace.